This is the story of how he took on the Blackwood Manor challenge. Shadow Seeker 94 left a comment on his latest video. Bet you wouldn't last 10 nights alone in Blackwood Manor. He never backed down from a challenge. He made it official. 10 nights inside Blackwood Manor. Things got strange. That was the last time I saw Ryan before he entered Blackwood Manor. What happened inside? Well, you'll have to hear it for yourself. You ever have that feeling where something just doesn't sit right? Like a voice in the back of your head telling you to walk away? That's exactly how I felt when Ryan stood in front of Blackwood Manor that night. I wanted to tell him to forget the challenge, pack up his cameras and leave. But I knew Ryan. Once he set his mind to something, there was no talking him out of it. The air was thick, almost too still, like the world around the house had paused. The place looked worse up close. Wooden panels cracked, vines creeping up the sides, windows so dark they looked like black holes. Ryan turned to me, smirking like this was all a joke. 10 nights, he said. Easy. I didn't believe him. Neither did he. The front door groaned when he pushed it open, resisting like it hadn't been touched in years. The smell hit us first. Dust, old wood, and something else. Something faintly metallic like rust. Ryan stepped inside, his flashlight cutting through the thick darkness. A grand chandelier loomed above, covered in cobwebs, its crystals dulled with time. The air inside felt different, heavier, like the house had been waiting for him. Then, the door slammed shut behind him. Ryan spun around, shining his light on it. Probably just the wind, he muttered. But there wasn't any wind. The night was dead still. I watched through the camera feed as he locked the door from inside. Guess it's just us now, he whispered to himself. Ryan moved through the main hall, camera in hand, narrating like usual. This place is straight out of a horror movie. Look at this. Portraits, old furniture, even a creepy-ass piano in the corner. The whole vibe is insane. But something was off. Ryan's footsteps echoed too much, like the space was swallowing sound. And when he stopped talking, the silence wasn't just quiet. It was unnatural, like the house itself was holding its breath. Then he saw it. A record player in the corner of the living room. The same record player that had been left mid-song the night the Blackwoods vanished. Ryan hesitated, staring at it. No way this still works, he muttered. But curiosity got the better of him. He reached out, lifted the needle, and the record started spinning. No music, just a low, scratchy noise, like static, like whispering beneath the surface. Ryan took a step back. Nope, not today. He stopped the record. That's when he heard it. A creak from upstairs. Ryan turned his camera toward the grand staircase. Could be the house settling, he whispered, but his voice wavered. He climbed the steps, each footstep stretching out in the silence. The hallway upstairs was lined with doors, most of them cracked open just enough to feel wrong. Like someone had been about to step out, but changed their mind. Then, he saw it. A door at the very end of the hall. Only, this door wasn't supposed to be there. Ryan pulled up the house's blueprints earlier in the day. He knew this hallway had 3 doors. This was the 4th. Slowly, he reached for the handle. Locked. He let out a shaky breath and turned away. The doorknob rattled. Ryan froze. His camera was pointed right at it, catching everything. His breathing was heavy, his fingers tightening around the flashlight. Then a whisper, right behind the door. Get out. Ryan's whole body went cold. He took a slow step back, staring at the door like it might move on its own. His mind scrambled for a rational explanation, but there wasn't one. Then the whisper changed. Not, get out. See you soon. Ryan turned and bolted down the stairs. I could hear his breathing getting heavier through the mic, hear the shake in his voice as he muttered to himself. it's just my mind playing tricks, just the house messing with me. Me. But I could tell. He didn't believe that. The moment he reached the bottom floor, the living room lights flickered. Just once. A short, almost teasing flicker. Ryan stopped in his tracks. His camera was still rolling. He played the audio back, listened, rewound it. The whisper was still there. And behind it, faint but clear, a second voice laughing. Ryan had a choice. Call it quits and leave now, or stay and prove this was all in his head. You already know what he did. But trust me, after that first night, things only got worse. Would you have stayed, or would you have run the second you heard that whisper? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, because this is only the beginning. Make sure to like and subscribe, so that you won't miss the next episode.